Welcome back to Math 109 Plain Trigonometry. In this case, we're going to take a look at how to solve a side-side-side triangle. So using the same standard triangle that we have before, I'm not going to draw it again. We're going to let side length A be 9.47, side length B be 15.9, and side C be 21.1. Now the real key to this is knowing which angle to solve for to make our life easier. Now since we know there can only be one obtuse angle in the triangle, and that would have to be opposite of the largest side, we also know the cosine is negative in the second quadrant. So if we're going to use the law of cosines to find an angle, I would most definitely suggest the angle we look for be the largest angle, or the angle opposite of the largest side. In this case, that would be angle C. So we're going to use the form of the law of cosines. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared minus 2 AB cosine of C. Now before I start plugging numbers into here, I'm going to go ahead and just work with the symbols. So I'm going to first add 2AB cosine C to both sides to make my life easier. Whoops. C squared plus 2AB cosine C. I forgot to put that in there. And now I'm going to subtract C squared from both sides, so I get 2AB cosine C is equal to A squared plus B squared minus C squared. And I can now divide both sides by 2AB and get cosine of C is equal to A squared plus B squared minus C squared over 2AB. Now, it's just a matter of plug everything in. So I plug those numbers in for A, B, and C. I get cosine of C is equal to 9.47 squared plus 15.9 squared minus 21.1 squared over 2 times 9.47 times 15.9. Do be careful with how you're putting it into your calculator. I would suggest putting the numerator in parentheses and putting the denominator in parentheses. So we now end up with cosine of C. If I plug all that in, I get negative 0.3411. Take that inverse cosine, and I get C is approximately 109.9 degrees. So now we have a triangle that we know all three sides plus one angle. We can now use the techniques that we use with an SSS triangle, when the first thing we did was find the third side. And we can use that to find the other two angles, using the law of sines for the second angle. And then just use the angle sum formula for the final angle. So I will go ahead and stop this video here. In the next video, we're going to take a look at how to use the information we know to find the area of a generic triangle.